Toddlers know that there are more important things to focus on than how our hair looks or how we are perceived by others. Doug Motel, Toddler Wisdom. Being around young children is the best way to get perspective in life. Simply observing their thought process, the way they get intrigued by their own body parts, unapologetically gooing and slobbering and not having a care in the world of what others think about it. They know that things outside of themselves are not as important as what is going on inside. They understand their worth and that it is not based on their ability to take care of themselves or always be happy. They know that there are much more important things to take care of, and they have to stay in the moment to do so. If they fretted over not being able to feed themselves or crawl or walk, their life will become full of stress. Babies also do not require expensive toys and things surrounding them to be happy. They can focus on one thing for very long periods of time, examining it in its entirety. Adults seem to require many toys and things to keep from being bored, always looking for the newest and greatest inventions. We can learn so much from the babies of the world. The last baby I was around since beginning the tour was my friend Deb's granddaughter, Charlie. As I watched this little one interacting with her grandmother, the love was so beautiful coming from her. She is such a happy baby. Being a stranger to her and never interacting with her before, she was welcoming and curious. After a few minutes, it was like she'd done a telepathic scan of my energy field, and she decided I could stay. And she went on to finish playing with her toes and her fingers. What if we did that with each stranger we encountered? We have the ability to see each other's energy. We don't have to immediately judge others by what we see physically, and we can open up to the true person instead of the humanness of each other. Dear angels, I think of times in my life where I've been hesitant to interact with someone I am meeting physically for the first time. I have discovered over the course of the last decade that it is more important to feel into the person's energy rather than look with my physical eyes. Please explain how we can move more into making this our default rather than judging. Dear ones, your eyes were never meant to be used to judge. The purpose of having vision is to help navigate in your 3D world. Vision is an asset to move you through the human experience with more ease and grace. If there was no sight, no one would know that there is a difference in appearance of each other. You would not see one as darker and another as lighter. You would have a harder time distinguishing what separates you, and thus you would use your third eye senses more to understand each other. The reality, though, dear ones, is that you live in a diverse world and are learning much about the illusion of separation. You think just because someone looks different than you, that they are indeed different. Each person, no matter what the physical appearance, is made of the same stardust. We encourage you, dear ones, to try and experiment of feeling into the energy of the next person you meet, focusing only on that instead of the physical appearance. Look into their eyes and allow your third eye to connect with theirs. Learning to overcome judgment and criticism is one of the lessons all humans take on as you go through your experience on earth. Start where you are. Become like that innocent baby who just extends love without demanding anything else from another. The more you lose expectations and judgments, the more you become closer to your true self, your beautiful, divine being. Dear angels, thank you for this important lesson on being non-judgmental and accepting others. I choose to put on the blindfold to feel others, and I accept your challenge. I love you. Namaste, y'all.